What is going on, everybody? This is Dylan with Dylan Talks Tone, and this is your weekly gear news update. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the like button if you like guitar stuff, because we got some pretty cool guitar gear to talk about here, and we also have some other video content coming that I am going to tell you about after the news. So let's get into this. First, we're going to talk about the Blackstar Department 10 Amped 2. Now, their Department 10 stuff was a series of pedals, but the Department 10 Amped 1 was a 100-watt amp, basically, in a pedal that you could put on your pedal board, and it functioned as an amp in a pedal. Now, we've seen tons of these things, and this was their version of it. The thing about this one was really cool was impulse responses built in for various different tube types. I think there was 6 different tube types that you could choose from. Now the new one, you can see it here, it's a lot bigger. It actually only has 5 IRs possible. I think, let's see, we've got EL34, 6L6, and EL84. Oh, okay, so there's only 3. So the idea here was to free up some space, because you notice a bunch of pedals here, pedal buttons. This is your whole rig. So there are modulation and delay effects in here, as well as reverb, plus all of your amps, overdrive, all that kind of stuff in one box. Now it's 100 watts, and you can switch it down to 20 watts or 1 watt. Plus it has those 3 impulse responses in there. So this is a pretty all-in-one solution for a fly rig or something. This is a really cool situation. Chorus, flanger, tremolo, phaser, and then you got boost, drive, fuzz, delays, all the knobs to control the stuff, and a pretty reasonable price point. I think $599 for this thing, so you can have everything for $600 in one place. No cables, plug it in, line out, go. Epiphone has hit us with 2 new basses. We've got the Newport bass, which is that double cut solid body thing. It's kind of a reboot of something we've seen before in a 30.5-inch scale, 20 frets, I believe. And yep, Indian Laurel fretboard. Pretty cool guitar. Very reasonably priced, as well as the El Capitan J200 studio bass. They're each available in a couple of different colors, electric, acoustic. Fairly reasonably priced. I think these things are $699 for the acoustic one and $379 for the Newport. Kiesel has debuted their 2023 collection. Bunch of different woods, a bunch of different styles, of course, because that's what they do. As you are probably aware, if you're a Kiesel fan, you can get anything pretty much any way you want it, and super unique to you. And across their model range, there's endless options. They've added some new materials, but probably the most jump out feature that you can see here is they've brought the headless stuff to 6-string, 7-string, and 8-string in regular scale and extended scale guitars. So the Thanos model with headless 6, 7, and 8-string stuff. So as you can see them here, if you want your peg head on the wrong end of the guitar or the right end, depending on how you look at it, you are able to do that now with Kiesel Guitars. Brian May Guitars has come out with a new, it's basically just a new color, bold new graphics, I guess, for Ariel's signature model. You can see it here. It's kind of red special / Firebirdy / well, you know, if you've seen this guitar before. And before, it was available in like a cool burst, and maybe a tricolor, and then maybe a red from like Brian May's Red Special. So now it's available in this blue. Takamine has introduced a couple different ranges of guitars, 6 in total, but 4 of them are a shorter scale, 630 millimeter scale. So if you're thinking in metric scale, I did not do the conversion on this, but 630 millimeter scale. One is a Nex, one is a Oakum, and one is a Spruce, and you can see the different shapes here as well. Now that's the GL series, and all of those guitars are actually under $500. I think the most expensive one is $459. So now we have the other 2, which are these G series that are spruce tops, mahogany bodies, and you can see one of them is a 6-string, one of them is a 12-string. and they have the TP3G preamp system, and they are a 644 millimeter scale length. And these things are going to come in $700 and $800 depending on how they are equipped. So very reasonable from a very reputable acoustic brand. I mean, there's many arena-filling artists that play Takamine guitars, so this is pretty cool, especially at this price point. Taylor has come out with 3 new American Dream models, and they are in these sunburst finishes, really pretty stuff. Spruce tops with walnut back and sides. I've played these. I've not gotten to actually own one, but they are phenomenally good guitars. They play fantastically. They sound awesome. I have a Gibson that's actually that one back there that's walnut back and sides with a spruce top, and I really, really like the sound of it. They are comparably priced at the $17.99 range. They're made in the United States, and they are extremely good guitars. Really, really fun. And what I like about them is they're not conventional wood choices that sound fantastic. And I think that's something that we should do more. Thanks to everybody who watches this channel every week. Do me a favor, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and you can check out the links below. I'll try to find as much of this stuff as I can. Use those links. It does help out the channel a little bit. We also have a link to our guitar setup course. The first module of it is available with neck relief, which is pretty cool. So that's down there. It's a teachable thing, as well as Dylan Talks Tone if you want to support the channel directly and buy some pickups. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you tomorrow on our Thursday evening live stream where we Q&A a bunch of stuff, and you get to ask questions live, and we talk about guitar stuff, and then we go a little off topic after 9 o'clock, which is always fun. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you then.